How do I stay motivated on the AIP diet? Let's talk about it. Hey Health Heroes, welcome back to Adamimmune, the channel about helping you improve your autoimmune health naturally. And today I'm going to answer a question that I get a lot again. This question actually comes directly from Sue. We were talking about different things, her starting her AIP journey again. Let's say she backslid just a little bit, as you know, a lot of people do, and that's okay. So a lot of people message me looking for a little bit of motivation or inspiration, and she said, I'm reading your reply over a second time and I'm thinking about you and your journey. You are much younger than me, and I'm thinking, how does he stick to this, and how is he doing this? I have walked in my autoimmune stuff for a long time, and I do good, and then I fall off, and I do good, and I fall off with different things, and I'm pondering, how do you stick to it? And something came to mind. I think it's self-love. A lot of times, I sabotage myself or just throw in the towel, knowing I'm going to feel like crap if I do something stupid. So thank you, Sue, for that topic, and I am going to talk about that today. Motivation. Well, for me, I guess you could make a long story short and just say, I do it because I have to. I don't have a choice, okay? Now, a lot of you thinking, well, you don't have a choice either, but you still cheat. So yeah, I guess I'll go further into depth on that. So basically, I prayed for many years since I was a kid. You know, I started developing this HS when I was 13, and I prayed to God to just take it away. I thought it was a curse. I didn't know what it was, obviously, in the beginning for the first, at least 10 years. So when I was, until I was 28, I didn't get a diagnosis. So I prayed most of my life for a miracle, right? So if I were to go and cheat now, that's like slapping God in the face, right? How am I going to throw my miracle away? For what? For a moment of satisfaction from what? Chocolate or food? Like, why would I ever do that? And I'm not trying to put this on you guys, okay? You don't have, I'm not telling anybody they have to be this way, or that they're dishonoring God or the creator or whatever you believe in because, you're cheating or you have a moment of weakness. No, absolutely not. But this is how I feel, and I feel like I have to be honest all the time here. This is my story, this is my experience, right? I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I just want to make that clear. But yeah, how am I going to appreciate my miracle if I'm doing that? How can I expect another miracle, a greater miracle, if I don't appreciate the miracle that I have and take care of it, right? It's like a relationship, right? I have to cherish this. I have to take care of it and work on it daily to make this work. I can't just go off and cheat, right, and expect AIP to work. That's the way it is. It isn't 80-20 with AIP. It's 100% all of the time. And it's going to be different for everybody. You're not going to be able to eat exactly like me. You're going to have to find your exact, inflammatory trigger foods and eliminate them. Now, did I go cold turkey? Did I go AIP from day one? No, I didn't. But once I figured out, hey, this food is causing me pain and suffering, and I'm not getting what I want, and I'm not going in the direction that I want for my life because of this food, well, is that an eating disorder? No, right? A lot of people will have you believe that that's an eating disorder, not wanting to eat all these other foods that everyone else eats, all these modern foods that we were never designed to consume. So in my eyes, these foods are cheats. You could look at a tomato or any other food that is seemingly natural and healthy, but for me, it's not, right? So that is a cheat food. Now, a lot of people would think, oh, ice cream and chocolate, brownies, and, drinking, all that would be cheats. That's fine. Those would be, of course, but, and maybe the cravings are going to be stronger there than, say, these natural foods. But it's all the same, right? Even if I were to eat too much of a certain food that I have issues with, that would be a cheat as well. It's kind of a matter of perspective and relativity where you are on your journey at a certain point, right? So where I'm at on my journey, I am so far along that it is not worth it to me. I'm honoring my God and I'm honoring myself because, again, self-love, I practice it daily, okay? I think, maybe these people that cheat, they think, oh, well, I deserve a little cheat. It's going to make me feel better. Well, it might for a moment, but not in the long run, right? What does gluten stay in your body for like 3 months? Is it 3 months or 6 months? It's a long time. Some of these foods, especially like dairy, they'll be in your body for a few months. They are so hard to detox. It is crazy. Okay, ask a celiac how long it takes for gluten cross-contamination to subside. It's insane. And to expect, I'm not expecting everyone to be like me on this. It does take time to develop this sort of motivation. But again, I do it because I have to, and I do it because I know it's the right thing to do. And doing anything else, I just wouldn't be me. I just wouldn't be me. It's serving me. You know, if it wasn't serving me, if I wasn't having the best health and happiness of my entire life, do you really think I would be doing this? I saw such huge improvements in the beginning. 2 weeks in on AIP, I saw it just amazing. I had all these symptoms and flares and all over my body, and they just one by one started to disappear. Like every week, a huge problem in my life, a huge inflammatory issue, disease would just like disappear, right? Or subside slowly. It was a slow thing, but it did. And 3 months later, when I saw remission, when you see a true miracle, there is no going back. This is who you are now. You either accept your miracle or you throw it away and you backslide. And a lot of people do, and please don't feel like I'm hating on you, okay? Because that is part of being human. And I think once you're further along, like me, and you see these huge improvements in miracle, you're going to be past that, alright? Hopefully. I hope everyone shares that mentality. And again, it is sort of a mentality thing. I do not subscribe to this victimhood at all, okay? My whole life revolves around being a hero. I don't look at myself like that, but I accept the hero mentality. I will never waste my life, because my whole life before, in the before time, was utter suffering all the time. It was not even worth living at all, honestly. And I know a lot of people with my disease, as bad as it was, they do take their own life, and that's why I share it here. And I just want you guys to have a little bit of what I have, at least, and to hopefully get where I am, and even further. I want everybody to just be who they were meant to be. And with these diseases, we just can't. When we're sick, we can't be who we want to be. We can't feel the way we want to be. We can't treat others the way we want to be. I was not the best person when I was sick. I didn't treat other people the way I wanted to treat them, the way I wanted to be treated, because I was sick, mentally and physically. That's what these foods do to us. And I am not going back to that. A health hero would never do that, okay? Backslide? Okay. Make a mistake? Absolutely. We all make mistakes, but we have to always move forward as well, one step at a time. I got one miracle. I'm expecting more. I'm gonna fully accept what was given to me. Otherwise, I cannot expect to get anything greater than this, right? And my whole entire life, like in the before time, there was something that I wanted. I just wanted to be a normal guy and have a family of my own, because having a family and really just being in a relationship, I didn't think it was possible. I know a lot of people have somehow made it work, and that's amazing. You guys are all inspiring as well. But to me, being at stage 3 and being barely able to walk and being just as miserable as I was, I didn't see that as a possibility. I didn't see any potential there. I mean, in my head I was kind of thinking, like, who would want me? I wouldn't want me, right? Like, why would I want somebody... This is going to sound bad, but why would I want somebody that wants me as I am right now, right? Like, what could I possibly be attracting right now, right? And I think maybe some of that still lingers, you know, in the back of my mind, like, you know, but we have to get past that. That's kind of a mental block. That's all I ever wanted. So again, this is kind of what motivates me even to this day, that's where I want to get, that's where I want to be. And I mean, it keeps me going, right? So you have to find your own personal motivation, whatever that may be. If it's, I would say it's what I want most, and also the motivation not to be in pain all the time, along with doing what I think is right. That's kind of my motivation, and I don't think I can explain it any better than that. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next time.